Hi everybody, Dacob here. Welcome back to the Fashion Bunker. Today we're going to be talking Louis Vuitton. Louis Vuitton. Oh, I just cracked the shoulder. Woman buys a Louis Vuitton bag for mom who felt she didn't look good enough to even enter a Louis Vuitton store 10 years before. How does that work? And what are the implications? What does it mean? It's a tearjerker. Subscribe to my channel. Before we get to it, push the join button next to the subscription button. Become a member today. Get access to extra perks. You can also join me on Patreon. superdacob all spelled together there as well for extra perks. Thank you to my members and patrons who have already pledged. This video is being filmed live in front of a live virtual audience. I live stream every Saturday. Here y'all's go. You're all welcome to join me in my live streams every Saturday. So everything I say in this video is for entertainment purposes only. It is just my opinion. Yada yada. Allegedly everything. Okay. Yahoo News reports. Next shark. Carl Sampson writes: woman buys Louis Vuitton bag for mom who felt she didn't look good enough to enter the store 10 years prior. This is a story that went viral allegedly on TikTok. Everybody's like, oh my God, yes. Sad moment, beautiful moment, emotional moment. Actually, let me show you, because it was apparently on TikTok, there's also pictures, stills. I covered the faces of these lovely ladies because I want to protect their identity. I still believe they are private citizens. I mean, yeah, I don't know. I just pixelated their faces because So anyway, it's the mom and the daughter hugging. And basically what happened was the mom 10 years prior didn't even want to enter the Louis Vuitton store. They were walking by a Louis Vuitton boutique and the mom stopped in front of the window and was like, oh my God, this bag looks so beautiful. She fell in love with the bag. The daughter, but she didn't want to enter the boutique because the daughter said, well, let's go in and see the bag. And the mother allegedly said, no, I don't look good enough to enter the store. Basically, paraphrasing, it would mean like, hey, I think I'm too poor to even enter the store. And that is, of course, the heartbreaking part. That's the tearjerker of the story. But then 10 years later, the daughter starts her own business. She starts earning her own money. And the daughter decides to treat her mom to this gift that the mom could not afford buying 10 years prior. And the mom gets the bag. Now, you can see the mom unboxing the box, and actually in the boutique itself. So this is the scenario is unfolding. I don't know how it seemed, because she has another bag. You see, the daughter has that bucket bag in kind of taupe, but the mom has like a kind of a black bag being unboxed there. But the thing is, it almost seems like the daughter asked mom to come with her to buy something for herself. Maybe the mom thought that the daughter was going to buy something for herself. And then instead she brought her the box and she unboxed it in the boutique, the bag, and she was crying and emotional. It was also beautiful, bonding moment. Now here's the twist though, you guys. You tell me, I should ask Foxy LV for this. I might send her the screenshots and ask Foxy if she knows better. But as far as I know, that bag that is being unboxed with that colorway and that pattern did not exist 10 years ago. So how is it possible that the mom could have seen that bag 10 years ago? If that bag didn't exist 10 years ago. Maybe the shape existed, but not that colorway. This I do not know. You guys tell me. So don't believe everything you hear on the internet, on the socials medias, because not all of it might be true. Now, I've seen their facial expressions. They seem authentically in awe and crying and emotional, and it all seems really authentic and real. But I was like, but wait a minute. 10 years ago? That bag? No, I don't think that bag existed 10 years ago. But as Rachel is saying, maybe she took her to choose a new one. That is a possibility. But here's another moment, a takeaway moment for all of us, or at least for me, in this story in particular. The takeaway moment for me was, should we feel embarrassed to enter a freaking luxury boutique store just because of how we were dressed? I don't think so. This is not one of those fancy schmancy restaurants where you're going to sit for 1 hour and eat while everybody else is looking at you, so they have their policies of what to dress. You should not be embarrassed to enter a luxury boutique store, no matter how you're dressed. Don't be naked, obviously. I mean, there's laws against indecency. We're not talking cuckoo, but I'm saying I go to my Chanel store wearing Michael Myers, a little Chanel bag. Like, you know what I mean? Just like, you do you, boo. With my Ariana Grande moment, and I'm feeling my oats, and I just go there dressed up. So don't feel bad. Don't allow anybody, when you enter a store, like, first of all, don't be scared to enter a store like that. Second of all, if you do enter a store like that, and you get a sales associate that scans you from head to toe, you know the look. You know the look when they, what can I do for you today? Oh, then I would be like, well, what can you do for me today? First of all, stop scanning me. Who do you think I am? Some lemming Oompa Loompa who came in here and doesn't know what you're doing? Girl, I don't need to do this to scan right through you because I see exactly what you're doing. I see through you without even needing to do this. So, quit the crap, okay? You're not better than me. You're not. I'm not better than you either. So quit the crap. Don't be scared to enter. You see something you like in the store, you want to see it, you don't have to buy it. You can still enter and say like, hey, oh, this looks really cute. I saw it in the window. Do you guys have it? I would like to try it on. Oh, okay, look, yeah. Like it, don't like it, buy it, don't want to buy it. It don't matter. It don't matter. Don't feel bad. You're better than any luxury brand. You're better than any brand. You're a human being. You're not a brand. Don't ever feel that you're lesser than. Especially don't feel like that you're lesser than a brand. Are you freaking kidding me? Don't let brand marketing do that to you. Don't let it brainwash you into thinking you're not good enough. That's exactly what they want, so that they can get you in a position where you will become desperate and ready to do anything to get that feeling that you belong in society. And that is total bullcrap. Sorry. Somebody had to say it. So don't let them do that to you. Ryan says, my sales associate from Primark doesn't mind what I wear as long as I try to wipe off the gravy stains. Well, there you go. It's a mood. It's a vibe. Jesus says, well, that's exactly the problem. Judgy sales associates make people feel insecure to even enter a boutique. That's why I'm telling you. Don't be scared to tell them off. Like, excuse me, did you just scan me from head to toe? How dare you? That is so vulgar of you. That is so rude. And honey, that is so not luxurious. So change the frickin' I want to say effing attitude, but we are on the tubes. But you know what I mean. No. Monarch says, yes, Louis, I was so embarrassed. My weight prevented me from buying the clothes in Chanel, so I just felt so bad. Luckily, I met an awesome sales associate, and he made me feel so wonderful. Yeah, Chanel is also particularly complicated with the weight situation because they want everything to be size 0, which is also super shady of them. But then, of course, if you're not couture client, no matter how big you are, they're going to make a bust of you. They're going to make a bust for you, and they're going to tailor everything to you. Then it's no problem at all if you're dropping 100K per dress, obviously. You know what I mean? Louis says, for the longest time, I didn't even want to enter any store just because I felt like I was too low class for it. Louis, that's exactly what they want you to think, and you got to fight back. And don't let them do that to you. Don't. Nobody's better than anybody else. Jack says, only Judge Judy can judge me. Asia says, one Dior sales associate threw shade at me for coming to Dior store with a Lanvin bag. What did the sales associate say? She literally said, that Lanvin bag is not as good as Dior. To my face. Okay. Let me get my ponytail ready to whip a bitch. Are you kidding me? I will be like, honey, this Lanvin bag is better than anything you have on and ever had on and ever will have on. Or off. Because as I can scan through that outfit you're wearing, and then if the associate is like, oh, what do you mean? I'm like, look it up in the mirror. And done. You read a bitch down to filth. Bye. Ta-ta-ta-ta-ta-ta. The fish has been boiled. You have fried Friar Tuck. I take Lanvin before Dior any day, says Ollie. Anyone acts up at me, I just wave them off with a whatever, says Debbie. I see Lala says, oh, here we go. JJ Diary says, I also often felt obliged to buy something when entering a store like that. Happy I don't feel that way anymore. Too much money spent. Preach, JJ Diaries. Mo says, time to get out the extended spatula. The older you get, the less you care, says Debbie. Ryan says, sometimes a sales associate would scan me up and down and demand I pull my zipper up. I don't want to even gouge into the possibilities of all of the interpretations of what you just wrote. Milta says, no bag is more worthy than your dignity. So, when they are rude, answer them appropriately but polite and go away. Asia says, yeah, that sales associate in Paris was nasty. Louis says, now, I don't even care. When I get my Louis Vuitton wallet with my gym clothes and all sweaty, haha. The Wintessie says, Lavant is cool. Jane says, you guys are all going to hate me for this, but I was given a Louis Vuitton bag once and gave it to charity because I hated it. It was vinyl and hated the brown color and print. I know, right, says Jane. Monarch says, oh, Pap, I'm sorry. I know Dacob is right, but the sales associate really can make a difference. I can never be a VIP, but this guy treated me like I was and made sure I knew I was welcome. That's beautiful that they welcomed you that way. Of course, that is great. That's their job. That's what they should be doing. You know what I mean? Pap says, sales associates look like they own everything in that store. However, most of them can't even afford a handful of items. CC, Dacob, me and my husband went to Armani before to look for a wedding suit, but since it's summer in the United Arab Emirates, it was hot. We're wearing jeans and t-shirt. The salesperson was not entertaining us, so we left. Well, if they want to, if they think, oh, they're not going to bring in money and then they kind of like don't treat you right, then of course you're going to take your business elsewhere. Very much a Pretty Woman moment. Sometimes I feel like I look too young to be in there, says Sasha K. Oh, youth, the beauty of youth. Well, if the models aren't too young to be in their ad campaigns, why would you be too young to enter the store? Cece says, we have went to D&G and the salesperson gave us a great experience, so we bought the suit from them instead. We went back to Armani to see if they will still ignore us, and when they saw the big bag, they were all up in your business, probably. That's what you're going to write, right? Of course, because when they see money, they're like, and if they feel like you're not going to bring in money, the four salesperson at Armani came to us asking what we need. Well, Cece, that's the moment when you should have said, we were here just a couple of hours ago without the big shopping bag and you ignored us. Now that you see that we got the money, you're all up in our butts. Way too late. Thank you. Maybe next time you learn to behave better. A teachable moment. Rudest experience I've had in Gucci. I was like, bitch, you ain't Hermes. Well, pop. But even Hermes is, who cares about Hermes? They're so annoying with their, we don't have it. I'm like, girl, I don't want it. What I want, you will never have. And what I want, you will never make. Because what I want, you will never know. Because I will not share with you, ho. Oh, little rhyme, little poetry. Poetry, darling, poetry. Asia says, I feel I'm treated more nicely if I come to the store with their bag, like wearing Lavant and Lavant store, Celine to Celine, and so on. Rodeo Drive, baby, says Jack. Melissa says, I agree with you on that. It's up to us to teach them how to treat us. Exactly. The reads are too good today. I'm on a roll. It's the hair. It's the bad hair day. And Rodeo Drive, baby. Jack, I don't know if you've watched by now. If you haven't, you got to watch Troop Beverly Hills. It's for all us peeps. It's a must watch. It's Troop Beverly Hills 80s movie with Shelley Long. It's a moment. It's a moment in time. There's a lot of 80s Louis Vuitton in there. A lot of Evian water. Giorgio Beverly Hills actually made their backpacks in that movie. I mean, to die for, living ferret, dying ferret. And just saying. So anyway, that's all. That's all, as they would say, as Miranda would say, or whoever. This video was sponsored by nobody. This video was sponsored by My Good Energy. Mine, meaning, not a brand. So I found sales associate moods can change hugely on a whim. Weird behavior. Well, they're also, you know, overexhausted from work, but that's a whole other issue. I've been to Hermes boutiques to try Hermès line a couple of times, and they were super nice to me. Yeah, they can be super nice. They're not all bad, you know. I found sales associates moods. Oh, sorry, I read that one already. I love True Beverly Hills, says Brittany. Great movie. 20 years ago, during height of Sex and the City, my future husband and I were two poor college kids that walked into Prada in New York City. We were treated to champagne. I will never forget it, says Ollie. Mo says, ask them if the attitude is an extra charge. Ooh, the filthy read. Living ferret. Living ferret. Mo, way to go, Mo. Monarch says, me too, Jesus. I was afraid to go to Hermes too, and I lucked out and found an excellent sales associate. Power, says Jagdi. Power. Asia says to Ollie, I feel luxury boutique experience deteriorated with the rise of social media. Oh, totally, because everything became fast fashion. Everything became just disposable, not special anymore. None of it is special. Also, this whole concept of, you know, you're going to a luxury boutique, for crying out loud. You're not supposed to be waiting in line to enter it. What's luxury about standing in line 2 hours to enter a luxury boutique? That's not luxury. That's not luxury. And social media is to blame for all of this craze. Totally. Hype beast, social media, you know, that whole kind of supreme vibe about it as well. It's just because luxury fashion has become hype beast. And oof, just, it's dead. Luxury's dead, you guys. Dead, you guys. Thank you for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this video. Thumb it up, subscribe to my channel. And until next time, never forget to never give up on love. Bye.